you guys are veterans of the industry. You've been around for a while now. What is the biggest thing that you think has changed in the music industry since you guys were starting out?
You know, it's funny. One thing I was saying about today's show, I mean, besides the fact that obviously it's there aren't as many any really rock acts playing the night. There aren't we're the only one, and then there's the fact that like when you go backstage, you see a lot of dancers and extras and people. You see a lot more people backstage because of the style of performances change, as opposed to like a handful of people playing their song on stage. Now you've got a gang of like 100 people in costumes dancing around and doing something that's more, I don't know, like performance-oriented or theatrical, you know? So that's something that's going on right now. I mean, do I think it'll last? Like, music's always changing. There's always cycles, and that'll probably change. You know, there will be next year's, you know, like Gautier, like groups that come out and do something that's more pure and simple. Even, you know, like Adele did it. You know what I mean? Like, there's always those artists that turn it around, and I think the next phase will be something different.
I'm kind of hoping that music will just fade into becoming soundtracks to theater troupes performances. That's kind of where I think music is going to go. That'd be really exciting. You know, I think the stress of having to perform live will be completely alleviated because the bands won't have to be there. They'll just push play on the CD, and the performers will come out and dance around.
You're thinking more along the lines of like Sound of Music and like that type of thing.
Kind of, yeah. It's more like a live, like a Sesame Street on Ice version of Hybrid Theory.
Wow, that's really extreme.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
That's where I'm gleaning. That's why I think that
the reason
the modern performances are going.
I ask these questions because sometimes you don't know, like you got to get in his head to really understand where to get the color, you know what I mean? And then once you get in there, you start going like, wow, this is crazier than I thought in here.
It's pretty bonkers in there.